Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Born to be Wild in his KV-2. This is a tier 6 game at Fjords, and ooh, those two pretty stars. So this is the tier 6 derp tank, Russian of course, heavy tank technically. It's more like an artillery platform on a heavy tank chassis. So, if you want to have some fun at lower tiers, this is the tank you want to pick up. It is a ton of fun, and it doesn't matter if you hit a penetrating shot or not, you're still going to enjoy the process. So, the first thing he throws is an armor piercing shell. But you can see most of his shells are high explosive, which is what everybody else should be loading up if they're playing this tank. So, he is platooned with, it's a Deadshot and Hunter 300, all of them in their KV-2s, and just forget the fact that he was blue once upon a time. Apparently, one or more of his shots went astray last time he was playing a KV-2. I should also say that while we're moving towards the enemy, this is a good time to say, if you want to support the channel, one of the best ways you can do so is by pulling in more supporters. Thus, well, share this with friends. I mean, it's going to be a KV-2 game on a Saturday. You can assume this is going to be a special one. I saved this for a Saturday. So, it should be a lot of fun to watch, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm definitely going to enjoy it. So share it around, right? So, Hunter taking out the Type 64 who got a shot off and then died. That poor guy now knows what it's like to to die a horrible, horrible death. That's an E2 with a long gun for, I don't know why, but he almost died, and then oof, Hunter almost died as well. Unfortunately for Hunter, he bounces, and KV-2, Mr. T-Bot there is going to go just after we are, because he fired just after us. So, scope all the way in, and then miss the shot. A hair's breadth over the top of his tank. However, Deadshot back there definitely didn't miss, as he clips the top of that KV-2 and turns it into a lot less of a KV-2. KV-2 then misses our Tiger, and is now regretting that, I'm sure. Loading another AP round, he fires it into the front, through the front of the T-150. Of course, since this is a tier 6 game, and these are tier 6 tanks. Oh, that was an eye for an eye. That was interesting. Okay. He is again looking to clip the top of this KV-2. Can he hit it this time? Yes, he can. And there goes that KV-2. So because of the fact that they're firing, yeah, 136 pen, that'll go through a lot of this level. It may not go through the front of an E2 if they don't hit a weak spot, though, which is what they're trying to aim for. The E2 gives them his side, and I mean, why not? If they're gonna show you their weak spots, then you're just shoot them, right? So Deadshot's trying to worm his way past the dead E2, and we're putting a 131 up on his side. Get hit. That must have been a hit from the SU-100Y returning fire, but Deadshot probably didn't connect that shell, and thankfully nothing actually shooting at us, though Deadshot unfortunately goes down to Dick Max, also over on the island, or the peninsula down here. Coming around the corner and snapshotting a C-34 would have been better if that shell connected. Unfortunately, it didn't. And now it's just Born to be Wild left of the platoon pushing forward. A lot of our team actually went down. And so, ooh, and then we get set on fire as the SU-100Y fires a great shot into us. Aiming all the way in, firing, and just barely. How much do these average damage is 700. None of them have hit for 700 yet. Otherwise, this number would be higher up. Oh yeah, no, I guess that was over 700. And that was over 700. And that was, okay. So I guess it evens out in the long run. It just doesn't feel like that, you know? Can you see the KV-5 from here? It turns out... No. Yes! See, snapshot shot into the KV-5, taking it out of the game. And now he is left with a very few... T-37 must be down here somewhere. Maybe it has escaped along this way. Artillery is obviously over there. T-37 drowned. Is that him back there? Yes, that's him. So T-37 decided that life wasn't worth living and ran over and dunked himself in the water near his buddies, which was the stupidest idea I've seen all day. Some folks apparently don't understand that in order to get experience in this game, they need to live as long as possible and continue firing their guns at enemies as long as possible. The best thing to do is to make sure you can always do that. Suiciding is a great way to make sure you get less experience than your entire team. So don't do it. I understand you might want to take the kills away from the enemy. That's really great. It also takes the kill away from you. If you're alive, you can potentially still clean up the enemy team. You can't clean them up if you're dead. Suicide is stupid in any form. Real life or games. It's not worth it. Stupid. Especially in this game. Okay, now that that little rant's over with, Bourne is closing in on the enemy base. We get lit up. Probably by the SU-8. Though maybe by the Dickermax. Either way, snapshot misses. The Dickermax pulls back out of view, but now has grown a little bit more and is apparently pressing forward and gets himself hit. We get a bunch of spotting damage as the 304 gets taken out. Now that WoT again getting hit by the SU-8 because he can fire over the ridgeline and we of course can't. So maybe best to go after the Dickermax first. If he's really careful, he can sneak past this side, but he is going to be careful. He is going to have to be careful doing that. Otherwise, he's going to end up finding himself sliding down this cliff. He's still getting spotting damage. Good job. And now we're over here. SU-8 wasn't expecting that, and the snapshot takes him out of the game. Good job. Now, he doesn't want to go any farther that way. He'll slide down the cliff. So he's going to come around this way. He's done 3,000 damage this game. Now, a lot of tier 10s would be happy if they got 3,000 damage game. Never mind a tier 8. Tier 8. Yes, this is totally tier 8. This is in fact a tier 6. That in a tier 6 game, got 3,000 damage and 600 spine damage. And that doesn't include if any blind shots hit. I don't think he actually fired any, but he might have. Either way, this was a great game, and it was just a joy to watch this. This was, of course, for the ace tanker. He also manages to grab the bruiser, duelist, fighter, fire effect, and a high caliber 6,000 experience earned. Wow, I'm assuming this was a triple weekend or something like that. 3,000 damage, 1,300 experience. Good job. He blocked. Oops. I don't know why it jumped up. I don't know what happened, but anyways. He blocked 530 damage, which is just enough to keep him alive at the end there. That was, of course, 3 enemy shells. Can't imagine what those were from. T-37 maybe? And T-Type 64? Maybe something else. But either way, great job. Earning himself bonus from credits, personal reserves, sorry. And of course, yeah, personal reserves. Ooh, that's that, that's the 3-hour one we got for the, not having friends list up and running, right? And that's what that's from. Either way, great job, sir. Thank you so much for letting us see this game. It was a great game to watch, and it was a great use of AP. I actually really enjoyed the fact that you guys weren't firing HE the entire game until you ran out of HE, or ran out of your AP. then maybe you want to carry a little bit more AP, like 2 or 3 shells more AP, for the next time you end up in this matchup. But by far, this was the best matchup I've ever seen for a squad of KV-2s. That was amazing. Thank you so much, sir, for sending this in. Thank you all for watching. Please do share this with your friends and share the derpage, because that was an awesome game. Deserves to be shared around, right? I will see you all next time. This is ioEther out.